My marriage had ended, and I was living actually in Qatar, which is a tiny little nation in the Persian Gulf. It's a peninsula that sticks up between Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. And so it's a Muslim country, and so it is a shitty place to get a divorce, because dating is illegal, for instance, even for the expats. That's right. I didn't have to cover, but you know, sometimes I thought, gosh, I just want to go on a date so I can get kicked out and have some actual sex. Yeah. Because there's something about living in a country where the women like shroud themselves and the men wear long white dresses that gets you thinking about sex all the fucking time. So I decided to go take a yoga teacher training. Now, if any of you know, really, that's just code for find fit, age-inappropriate men to have sex with. And the training that I signed up for was in India. So off I went, and being me, I started to study yoga. I'm like taking Sanskrit lessons, I'm learning the harmonium, I'm going to kirtan at night, I'm getting it up at 6 in the morning for meditation. I was really into it. And you know, I was running around so much that I would wake up some mornings feeling as if I had given birth the night before. And when I would look at the people on this course, well, you know, they were like half my age. They were all like 20. I could have given birth to them. I didn't want to have hookup-y times with these people. I felt, you know, maybe my sport fucking days were really behind me. And so, we're coming to the end of the course, and this woman is planning this New Year's Eve party on the beach. And of course there's a party constantly happening because Goa is a big party place. And this is sort of an ironic thing. I'm in Goa, India, where they like have hash for breakfast. And you know, I don't drink, I don't do drugs, none of it. So it's fine, I was just around it all the time. So there's a party leading up to the party, of course. And lo and behold, there's this kind of pudgy, kind of age-appropriate guy there, who's, he's not drinking or getting wasted in any way whatsoever. So I'm like, hey, you feeling okay? And we get to talking, he's like, I don't know, I don't drink. And, you know, he's like this sort of Cockney, British, pudgy guy. And I start to think, this is my new boyfriend. And we're talking, and we're even mashing, right? This is British slang for like kissing, and we mash, and you know, we decide we're going to be adult about this. We're going to wait until New Year's to consummate this thing. When 2009 turns into 2010, that's when we're going to do it, right? Because we're grown-ups, we can wait, and you know, in the lead into this, he also told me that he was thinking about taking a job in Dubai when he was done in India. Now, that was like going right back into the fire. I mean, literally, this is like an average day, plus 10 degrees there in Qatar. That's how hot it is. So literally, it is like going back into the fire. But I actually started thinking about it. I was like, well, you know, I could get another job at another university, whatever. This is my head, this is my mindset, because it's what you do when you're in a relationship. And so the night of this party comes, and Anna, the woman on the course who organized the party, had decided to throw this big feast at this restaurant. So we're all sitting at this long, low table. Her boyfriend had come in from Australia, and he had invited some of his pals from uni, and we're at one end, and the pudgy Brits at the other end, and we're kind of sending like dirty texts to each other, and ready for midnight. On the down low, that's fine. And I also, you know, I can't help but notice he's really chatting up this woman with like, you know, long brown hair, and you know, but you know what? I'm sitting here in the middle of like this pack of hot young Australians. I am totally winning, right? I'm winning. So fine, chat with her. I got the better end of the table. And so we leave the restaurant and we go off to the party, and it's amazing, you know. They have little twinkly lights strung up. Everybody is on some kind of initials, MDMA, whatever. I don't know what's going around. Everybody's in a really good mood. The music is pumping. The stars are shining. The fireworks are planned, and the countdown begins. 10. I look, I see the pudgy Brit. 9. he's still talking to that girl. 8, they start mashing. Now, my divorce that sent me from Qatar to India wasn't like a slow tapering off kind of a thing. It had actually been brutal. My ex-husband had called me on the phone while he was still my husband after getting on a plane and going to the United States and told me then that he wanted a divorce. Standing there in that moment, I just felt like I had felt when I hadn't gotten picked for sports teams, when life had been I felt like the most unlovable person. Why does everybody keep running away from me? 7, 6. And then I remembered, oh, wait. I'm here because I wanted to learn how to live in the moment. I wanted to learn how to not make this rejection be the map of my future. How to not slip mindlessly into hating men. And I'm surrounded by people that I've come to know and love. And so I start hugging people and wishing them Happy New Year. 3, 2. I hope you don't think I'm too forward. It's Rob from dinner. But I think you're right sexy. Can I kiss ya? Okay. So there I am on the beach, the fireworks are going off. It's 2010 and I'm making out with this 22-year-old hot Australian. It was like the universe answered all my prayers at once. And then we're done kissing, he says. And I don't know what it is with me and Australians, because like we started with an Australian too. These are real people. And he says, I hope you don't think this is over the top, but I'd like to take you home. Okay, I'm thinking, you look at me and think grandma, okay? But that's really sweet, and thank you, but no. Because like a friend and I had decided way back in college, like there's a certain point at any party where you've hit the height of excitement, and when you hit the height of excitement, it is only going downhill from there. That is the time to leave. So I said goodbye, and I'm walking out the door, and I see Anna and I'm like, oh my gosh, thanks, you guys had such a great time. You are never going to, Rob just tried to come on to me. Liam stops me. What? You're never going to meet a bitter-looking Australian! Go back and get him! So I went back and I got him. I put him on the scooter. I took him home to my apartment. I was like, what do you do? He plays cricket. I thought that involved like standing around, like watching people for days and drinking tea and shit. This man was fine. He was also 22 years old. So, 7.5 minutes later, I'm like, woo! That was fun. What are we going to do now? I don't know. Let's go back to the party. Maybe I'll meet somebody else. So I put him back on the scooter. We go back to the party, and I'm dancing, and it's fun. And Liam, I see Liam, he looks at me, he's like, you're a legend! And for the first time in a long time, I felt like a legend.